There are essentially three ways of thinking about any activity. The first way is kind of the motivational way of thinking, that you think about things you already enjoy doing. The second way is kind of a tedious chore way of thinking about things that are chores, things that you're not looking forward to. And the third way is an anxiety-producing way of thinking, which we're not going to talk about today. But each of these ways are subjective. They're things that you're doing in your head. Some people really enjoy watching football. Some people would find that a tedious chore. Other people would enjoy cleaning. Other people think that that's a tedious chore. Any particular activity is not objectively a chore or not a chore. It's your style of thinking about that activity. You communicate to your brain whether or not that's a chore, whether it's something that you're going to look forward to or whether it's something that's just going to be a waste of time. An interesting fact is that you could actually use that tedious chore way of thinking to start thinking that something that you previously enjoyed was a tedious chore. So if you are familiar with this tedious chore, that style of thinking, the way you might think about having to do the dishes or having to go somewhere you don't want to go, if you use that same style of thinking about something that you previously enjoyed, you could actually communicate to your brain that that's a tedious activity, and your brain will start to switch over. Also, you can do it in the other way if you know how. You can think about things that you have to do, but currently you're not looking forward to them, in a kind of motivational, successful kind of way. So they're things that you look forward to. Everyone has probably experienced this at some point in their life. Maybe there's something that you didn't like doing as a kid, but now you enjoy it. Pretty much, I would say anyone that likes yard work or gardening, they probably didn't like that as a kid. They probably acquired that hobby, that enjoyment as they grew up. So, and it has nothing to do with them physically. It has to do with your style of thinking about that activity. Your brain can change whether you think about something in a motivational way, a tedious chore way, or an anxiety-producing way. Unfortunately, since it's unconscious, most people can't do that on purpose. One of the useful benefits of hypnosis is that you can go in and directly reprogram how your unconscious perceives something. So if there's something that you perceive as a tedious chore that you would like to enjoy more, you can use the hypnosis to switch that over. Also, it can work in the other way. Maybe there's something that you do too much of that you would like to see as a tedious chore. Hypnosis can do that as well. Essentially, the way I usually describe hypnosis is it can either help you to like whatever you want or not like whatever you want. And there are certain limitations there, but for most of basically, if I would say the rule is, if there's someone out there that likes it, you can like it too. And if there's someone out there that finds an activity repulsive or tedious, then that's something that you can have also. The key is, what is useful for your life? Would it be useful to think of, junk food as being repulsive? Possibly. Would it be useful to think of exercise or, normal household work as being enjoyable and rewarding? Possibly. Those are the types of things that hypnosis can do.